What's up, Hippo lovers? This is the final of the $5,000 2v2 tournament. We are in the winner bracket, or no, in the grand finals. And we have one undefeated team, being Kasva and LidaKoR. So they are leading 1-0 in a best of 3 finals, giving them the advantage that they deserve, being undefeated before. This one is for a charity, WWF, so we've seen lots of donations flying in. If you still want to go for donations, just feel like it. And this is for deforestation, no, against deforestation's project. Haha. And we have other top players included there as well. Their opponents, already beaten before, will be Django and Vinchester, and they are going for some funny civilizations. We have Abbasid Dynasty here for Mr. Vinchester. As some of you might know, Russian superstar, top 10, top 12, Age of Empires 2-player when Age of Empires 4 came out. With him, Django, a new German streamer, streaming like for 9 months or something, or like 1.5 years now, and made a big rise in Age of Empires 2 as well. And he will play French, so probably responsible for the horses. On the other side, also responsible for the horses, is Kasva. Potentially, you can call it top 8 Age of Empires 4 player right now. Full-time Age of Empires professional, who was a nurse before and only quit like half a year ago, I'd say. And with him is Mr. LidaKoR, an Age of Empires 2 and 4 caster, and also a player apparently. You might have heard him in the EGCTV cast together with Django. And he is playing Rus. So could be double horseplay here by LidaKoR and Kasva. We will see about that one. Obviously, LidaKoR, Kasva, only 1 win needed. Vinchester and Django will need 2. Now we're reaching feudal age. Django did not play AoE3. No, only AoE2. And now 7 on gold here. We should see some night production from Django. Indeed, people getting into their rhythm. And we see the economic wing here for Mr. Vinchester, likely to go for fresh foodstuffs, allowing his villagers to be built to 50% cheaper Reno. Are Rus better in Teamium because there's more hunt? I think that's a fair argument. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to think that way, yeah. Let's maybe see how much we already have here for LidaKoR. 370 is the bounty. So he already reached tier 2. Could maybe go for some more hunt. Already went for some around his friends' bases and his own. And yeah, as you can see, already 4 deer spots. Maybe just goes for summer wolves and should be fine. Already 400. Now the bounty for him. You can't see that. That's where I'm sitting. Now the big question is, who are we attacking first? First, small blood here being dripped, but obviously French Knights likely to heal from this one afterwards. Economy for Kasva looks pretty solid, 7 on gold as well. For now, did not decide to go for a second stable. Did find a villager kill there against Mr. Django. Potentially the 2 best teams here in this tournament. Obviously, we had lots of influencers in there, lots of other Age of Empires personalities. In the end, we had 30 different streamers, and making this event so nice. I'm really happy that so many people showed interest and did show up, and yeah, made this one so nice. We're still raising money for WWF if you feel like it. If you want to listen to this in German, WWF_Deutschland is the official stream that we are going for. And after this hunt, or after this deer, LidaKoR will reach tier 3, so 15% faster food, and his cabins will generate quite a solid amount of gold as well. I think this will only increase in like some seconds. I don't 100% know about this one. So it will be the double knight play here by French and Rus. Pretty lethal, while we see Camel Archer play here by Mr. Vinchester. Any prediction for Genesis? I did not watch the games yet. I will probably watch them tomorrow and will make a prediction video on my YouTube on, like, I would say Thursday. Does gold income from the hunting cabin reduce as trees get cut? Nope, it does not. Stayed in a bit too long, Mr. Vinchester here. Tower. Oh, look at that. Low HP villager being sent to the farm. High HP villager still at the front. Well, somewhat high HP, but still did not go for textiles. So basically doubling the HP, or no, 50% increase of the HP of the villagers. Not being researched. Distance feels really long between Kasva and Django there. But apparently not long enough to not find another villager kill here. Quite interesting. That villager will not get saved. Knight should get away. And this feels like it's a big, big map. Don't we think so? It felt like the other games were played on a smaller map. Ooh. Okay, Knights now is charging in here. Low HP Knights included there. Micro back, 2 down. If Django's saving everything, that would have been really good for him. No, loses 1. If he fully heals up, then that is nice. 2v... Oh no, why are you taking this engagement again? That's a low Knight included as well. Micro's back. Okay, good one, Django here. Okay, love that Micro for sure. The question is, did he keep his macro up behind this one? Now stable. Basically number 2 coming in. Resources, let's take a look at those. Pretty much at the limit. Didn't we have lots of resources here for LidaKoR? I'm surprised by that. Only 1 stable. His ecom is way too good. He needs to add a second stable. Look at that. Floating 500 food, 300 gold, and still 3 knights in production. His numbers could have been so much better. Could have like 7 more knights out if he just opted to go for a second stable a bit earlier. TC gets the kill there. LidaKoR, now the idols could go for the sheep over there. Idling them. Quite surprised that that happened. Meanwhile, Vinchester goes for quite some amount of farms. A bit surprising to me. Now another raid at the front, but instant reaction shouldn't really get too much. Look at all those arrows in the air. Hallelujah. Knights coming over for the defense as well. And LidaKoR obviously can't heal up, not being French with his knights. Probably wants to disengage quite far from here. Ooh. Okay, where are the next steps happening? That's the question here now. Gold still in the back, somewhat safe. Maybe second tower here could have been an option. Knight ceiling next to it. And... Camel Archer numbers, not where Vinchester wants to have them. Huh. Villagers, well, not all of them could fit into the tower. Maybe second tower would have been also nice. I don't understand why Kasva is double milling so often. It feels so off. Yeah, it's cheaper with French, but still. Huh. Are there certain civs that play better on certain maps? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If you feel like French is broken on Arabia, you have not played Islands with them. Yeah, balancing is not properly done. And there are other maps where other shifts are better, but that's something I can't really discuss yet. Maybe something we can discuss a bit after Genesis. I had no idea Age of Mythology had a pro scene. It's cool that they learned that thanks to AoE4. I don't think there was a single person living of Age of Mythology. I'm pretty sure that was not a thing, yeah. I'm not even sure if there was a single person living of Age of Empires 3. And it was way bigger. Yeah. Like, Age of Empires 1 and 2 were the 2 big games. Ooh, this is an interesting engagement now. Camel Archers need to go back. Microing back there, Django. I'm not sure if that was really the best thing. Why didn't you just take the fight and let the Camel Archers do the micro behind this one? Ooh, feels a bit tricky. I can't really call this fight. I'll let you be the judge how to see and how to manage this one. I don't really know. Camel Archers are now getting focused down. Finally, the Knights are getting in there. It feels like a better fight for Vinch and Django here. Uh-oh, camel archers, let's go! Whew. And now, maybe second outpost. Oh, could have been a bit earlier. Kasva now in some problems. Knights could maybe go for the tower. I'm not really sure if you want to commit there. Oh, the tower should only focus down the camel archers. Tower HP here, close to 50% now. Some camels going down. Into third age is now Mr. LidaKoR. Sorry if my voice isn't that great. I'm still pretty sick and I didn't need to prove it to you, but that's why I'm coughing right now. And tower goes down. No gold control for Kasva right now. And here at the top, no gold for him either. This is looking pretty problematic. And this might come down to one single game in the end, where it all might be decided. Whew. Oh, quite some knights here, but those are low HP. I don't think this is the best move, Django. This could be 2 knights down, which could have easily been healed up pretty soon. But, well, maybe it felt like, okay, I already killed the tower. Let's go for the next one. Whew. More knights are coming over. I think this is still not the greatest engagement. Do you really need to kill those 5 villages as well? At the gold, I could understand this way more. Now another knight. I love this knight. And Kasva's still in so much pain here. Knights are now coming over. Camel archers should still be good enough against those. Kasva, that felt pretty uninspired, I have to say. Meanwhile, triple stable. Okay, at least we can't say LidaKoR is not getting the resources on the map. Pretty solid in that regard. How's population looking for Kasva? 2 villagers saved there at least. And we have 30 pop only. Not a lot of military going on for him. Now finish that tower. That is nice. Maybe something that Django and Vinchester could have prevented. The any current active stuck with 2 professional player who has switched to AoE4? Lots of them, yeah. Like to list that, like it's yeah, lots of them. Just I think it makes sense to look exclamation mark AoE4 ladder, and you will notice lots and lots of names. Simplexity. Are you giving me advice how to deal with the flu? I'm not really sure what's happening here. Okay, well, LidaKoR still in the third age. How much are we getting here? 190. Okay, I don't mind this. And this obviously is spawning some deer as well. Quite some solid farms. Gold control not really there. Kremlin obviously will help out quite a bit though when it comes to towers or with the defense. Still, look at the score. Does not feel fair, really. Kasva in so much pain still. Okay, chasing this one down now. And those knights, they're still only normal knights right now? No, 190. So they already got the upgrade here, I believe, right? Yep. And so they should be doing reasonably well against those Cav archers. Not sure if they already got the second armor as well, which could really help. And Kasva actually back with some raids. This is something that shouldn't really happen. Where's the army of Django here? Who's now reaching Castle Age. Went for the Guild Hall. And those knights might find some more kills. Where the villagers going? Second TC for Django. Still, those villagers are bugging out. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Those are quite some kills found. Well, thank you. And, oh, goddy. And that was quite a nice raid for Kasva. Putting himself reasonably back into at least villager numbers. And maybe we can go for some comparison. So pop 43 for Kasva. His teammate LidaKoR is sitting at 60, making it 104 in total. On the other side, Django is sitting at 53 and Vinchester at 77. So a solid 30 population lead here for Vinch plus Django. Let's see how he's microing away from this one. Shouldn't be the easiest thing ever. Not that much faster than the Knights, and obviously out microing them, not the easiest thing ever. Maybe waiting for some more Knights, then taking the engagement and trying to fight from behind again. Finds another snipe. Maybe the Knight at the front could be a target. Now the Knights are over. And then oh no, those are the opponent's Knights. Oh, I thought, okay, this is the perfect engagement. But now, coming from the other side. Uh-oh, problematic. Vinchester now reached Castle Age though. Probably wants to run away, and we can take a quick look if he is able to afford all the upgrades. Archer range here. And that is indeed the upgrade to Veteran Camel Archer. Plus most likely in the Blacksmith. Sorry for fast scrolling. Do not see. Ah, there's the Blacksmith. Indeed, the range up, the attack upgrade as well. So Vinchester is getting all of that. And I think once those two upgrades are finishing, he should be pretty fine with dealing with those numbers here. Yeah, there's still a reasonable amount of camels, of Knights. But I think with Vinchester's micro, he should be able to deal with that. Now, how actively the chat is enjoying that we have so many people, or from so many games now coming together, right? Warcraft 3, StarCraft 2, Age of Empires 2, 3, and Age of Mythology, Age of Empires Online, and all of them trying to figure out the game together, and all of them trying to kind of make a name for themselves. Absolutely crazy, absolutely love it. Yeah. Obviously, pains me even more that I couldn't play and couldn't perform to my liking. But yeah, happens. And we are still looking into a great final with some names that we might see in the future because they get some motivation here. Certainly Kasva is some name that you can already pretty much remember. I would be really surprised if we don't see him in the top 30 in Age of Empires over the next year. I would be really surprised. Only if he maybe fully focuses back on Age of Empires 2, but that's kind of the only option. And the other names will be interesting. Django certainly will be very ambitious. And Vinchester, let's see. A strong contender to be top 30 as well if he goes full time in Age of Empires 4 as well. LidaKoR, I see him more on the caster bench. Not trying to be disrespectful though. Trying to be. Maybe I'm still am. Okay, next steps. LidaKoR going for some walls again here. Interesting part that he felt like, okay, that one really needed to be walled. More Knights for the defense, some more raids here. Django. We're grinding or training intention on AoE4. I really wanted to, yeah. I sadly couldn't as much as I wanted, but yeah, probably kind of after Genesis going wild would be my dream. I'm like super motivated, but simply couldn't put in the hours. Feels nilly, man. LidaKoR is relatively strong, I guess. Have been playing a lot of beta. He played the open beta for sure. I think also the closed beta and obviously the creator event. Yeah. Would love to see as much AoE4 content as possible. Well, watch closely right now and pray for Kasva not getting into a comeback. Then I will give you at least one more game, and we will see about more in the future. Oh, another raid here. LidaKoR, he knows how much he has to carry, simply because Kasva is so far behind. but makes it really tricky here. More villagers could be in trouble. Going for that tower first. The knight is around. Those villagers should die. And Kasva again. 40 population here. Not looking too pretty. I know we've been told over and over we can't compare the game, but how much do you like to compare to AoE2? Similar. One more than the other. But how much do you like it compared to AoE2? I right now like AoE2 more. I think in half a year I might like AoE4 more. And I think that's a fair comparison that you can make. I think simply what the main mistake is most people are doing is, or like most not most people are doing, most haters are doing, is thinking that Age of Empires 4 would be Age of Empires 2 2.0. And they're saying like, why is this not exactly like what I already love? It has so much of the same name. And that simply never was the goal and was never going to be it. Yeah. Will AoE2 get more add-ons? No official information. Please, you can't ask me questions like these, right? Please. What do you put in towers? Villagers or something else? You can put villagers and I think also archers, crossbow. Yeah. Okay, LidaKoR now goes for archers as well. He went for... Oh, that's interesting that he goes for them. Spears will fire from towers as well. Ah, yeah, you're right. Yeah. AoE2 squared? Yeah, maybe. I love that there are fewer civs but more difference. Yeah, that's what I really love as well. I have always said that. Remove 20 civs from H2. And then people got really mad at me, so I stopped saying it. But now it's an Age of Empires 4 stream, I can say everything I want about Age of Empires 2. I'm hoping for a patch from Relic rather soon, personally. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are hoping for. Also, a lot of people are hoping that Kasva finally realizes that Pop 50 is going to be really rough for him. Pop 80 for LidaKoR, who starts to wall some more. Vinch is sitting at 80 as well. And Django at 130 already. Holy moly. So 80 population lead for those two players at the bottom. And LidaKoR is giving it up. And that means Kasva probably talked to him before. And they said, okay, let's make it a single best of one from here on. And that was quite some aggression. Kasva, I think the tower needed to be up earlier there. And they simply didn't get the numbers. Where was that one attack? I honestly think that camel archers work better the longer the distance, right? Because camel archers are not great in 1v1 fights, and they become solid in like 30v30 fights quite nicely, right? So you need to get that time to get to the camel archers. Also, you need to build the archer range first instead of having the School of Cavalry. So you need time, and that's what Vinchester got, because the map felt so big and the distance so long. Yeah. Cast edge timing really early for LidaKoR. Couldn't really transition that into a big, massive win. Django heavily booming away here. Hallelujah. And we simply saw villager count. Kasva here. That one loss was just so ugly. And then he was simply trailing behind for so long. Vinchester also suffering some villager losses. But Django just boomed away. Just boomed away in this one. And I have to show you military. I have to show you the military count there. It's just like, I really like those. Maybe they played on a bigger map. It looked like it to me. It looked like a bigger map to me, yeah. Okay, so we're down to a single best of one to decide who is winning this. Nice. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh, oh, oh. No. Okay, so I quickly need a tissue, and I'm back in 10 seconds. And then I can tell you what annoyed me. So I hope it was only misunderstanding. At some point they wanted to go for Civ no repeat rule, but only for the team that won. Now they went for the Civ repeat rule. Everyone has to pick a new civilization, basically. Which makes some sense. I just think it should have been communicated earlier. Okay, everyone changed civs. And we are about to start, I hear. Which is nice. Scores 1-1 now? 1 now? Exactly. Yep. Going for Rus plus French should also be better on a bigger map compared to English French. Yeah, agree. Yeah. So, who do I want to... No, they didn't launch yet. Thanks, chat. So, is this best of 3? Yep. Let me... Is Wikipedia updated? I would assume so, right? Yeah. Okay, nice. Did they not start yet? Starting now? Okay. Thank you. Maybe your quick time before you are focused too much on the game to quickly take those dollars in your hand and donate if you feel like it. Still $11,000 from our donation goal away. Is Liquidity updated manually? Yes. You can be part of that manual updating if you wanted to. Then let's jump into game number 2. People had to pick new civilizations, and we have English and Rus for Django and Vinchester that just won, and Chinese and Mongols. Mongols obviously crazy civ there for Kasva, so that's going to be very, very different. We are slightly behind there, 40 seconds, so I will quickly speed this one up, and then we can see how they are playing this one out in this last final game. As you all remember, best of 3 was being played here. 1-0 lead for Kasva and LidaKoR, simply because they came out of the winner bracket. And now 1-1. So all deciding last game to see who becomes the champion of WWF Germany. And I will give you an update on Vinchester's count there. 25 gold for that Wolverino puts him onto tier number 1. And just to remind you, Roos here for Vinchester. And his teammate Django is going for English. So that's going to be simply Horse plus Archer. And on the other side, we have Chinese for LidaKoR. Quite a surprise to me to see those. And Mongols here for Kasva, who is already building a stable. And yeah, he simply loves to play a long Dark Age. Loves to play with lots of horsemen and be annoying. So let's see how he wants to approach this one, and already goes for double horsemen after using the OVO. What do the tiers actually do? I have not even read the rules description. Generating more gold from your hunting cabins and increase your hunting speed for villagers by quite a reasonable margin. LidaKoR, relatively compact base here. I'm quite surprised that Django went for that horrible front gold that early with 3 on gold. Okay. 3 on gold feels quite surprising as well. And now 2 on wood. Well, let's see about how that opening is going to work out. Certainly has quite some sheep here for him. 12 sheep, and even is missing that one at the top. Okay, Django can't be too unhappy. But oh, okay, now we know. Now we know why it took so long. He didn't go home. Yeah, it's 13. But he will have idle TC here, no? Django? Yeah. So that's idle TC now. And he will take quite some time until he can produce villagers. So yeah, now the question is like, oh, now he pulled all of those away from wood to berries to the sheep as well. Now try to drop food here with 37. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, yeah. Well. Okay. So, put everything away from gold there. 99 as well. Oh, goddy. Oh, not his game yet. And we have the Kremlin here for Vinchester Reno, who, yeah, builds the Kremlin quite defensively here. Quite interesting. I think someone over here could have been an option as well, but maybe he was simply scared of the Dark Age play here from Kasva. What we already mentioned is one of his strengths. The play here is that the tower, right, fires long-range cannon as arrow slits while garrison offers vision into stealth forest. Nice Reno. And now the stable play here by LidaKoR. But what stable unit are you going for, Mr. LidaKoR? It's not like you will have access to knights. Are they going double horsemen? That should absolutely die to the knights of Vinchester. Huh. I'm really surprised. So give me a stable. Stable coming up. And what are we building here? Horsemen. We're building horsemen. Weak versus melee units. And here we already built horsemen as well. Also weak versus melee units. I think Vinchester should be dominating this fight quite nicely. The thing is though, I think Django might struggle quite a bit. Obviously, horsemen incredibly good against longbowmen. So that will be probably pretty problematic. I think Chinese, together with Mongols. Not sure what I think about that, but well, we will certainly learn quite something here. Either something new or that we were right, which is nice as well. We all have to agree on that one. And first scout out here. Shouldn't really get too much done. And yeah, that obviously protects the whole area. That scout should just easily die. But and yeah, that raid finished there as well. Delete the mining camp. 3 HP. Oh, okay. think it already burned down. I think we got the resources here for Kasva, right? The house in the back, Django, he should be fine. Now with the barracks and archery range, I actually like this against the double stable play. I think Kasva kind of needs to switch into Mango Dye here. Don't we think so? Is this the Mango Dye play? Let's go into Kasva's resources. So much gold. What does a Mango Dye cost? 120 food, 60 gold or something? Could maybe work here. I'm curious to see what's going to be the play. Give me an archery range over here. Okay, goes for Gur so far. I still don't really understand what's the plan. Now Spearman Archer coming over. What army is Kasva going for? Guys, I'm so curious. Archer defense here. Am I missing some army? Am I missing some raid on the minimap? I'm looking closely. Archery range. Okay, finally. Finally, Kasva decided to build one. And I think with this food amount, it shouldn't really be on berries too much. Just get double archery range out and then go back onto food. Might have been better for your production. This gold now really exposed. Maybe a villager kill here. Absolutely in the cards. And indeed, one down. Oh, even committing against the second one? Even gets the second one. Okay. Nice sniperino there for sure. And archery range being built there. Now it drives over to the front. And look at the resources of Kasva. Look at them. So incredibly high. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Now archery range here. Simply to produce next to the ovo. And now we should be pressing this key quite a bit. To get the Mango Dye numbers out. And next archery range being built there as well. But oh boy. Do we need some time here first. What is the Mango Dye? 120 food, 40 gold. Okay, okay, okay. And we have lots of gold for now. So it's mainly for the food amount that we desperately need now. We are reasonably on food, I would think, being Kasva. But also blacksmith upgrade could be nice probably. And that stable went down. And you can drive away with that stable. I'm a bit surprised that Kasva was a bit careless there. Not typically a Kasva thing. Mango Dye now around here. And Horseman. Where might be the last Khan? I don't even know. And yeah, indeed, we go Horseman here for LidaKoR. I'm really surprised by this choice. Yeah. Okay, but Mango Dye numbers could become pretty good here. Blacksmith something I really want to see. Give me the E hotkey. Give it to me. I'm helping. I'm pressing. For Kasva. For Kasva. Send the E. Give me some E's in the chat. Give me the E hotkey. Okay, I'm giving up. Yeah, I won't do it. Tower's helping out. Mango Dye. Look at still so many floating resources. Okay, now the Khan arrives here. Uh-oh. Will be interesting. Now, finally. Okay, so it helped. Chad, you helped out enough. Oh man, those knights will be just so good. Horseman should probably go for the longbowman. Should have probably engaged from the top there with the Mango Dye. And now the Khan is helping out quite a bit. And take the engagement here with the Mango Dye. I think could make more sense. Well, just runs around and... Okay, okay, okay. I like that, I like that. So many shots still flying in. Oh, that one took a detour. Villager still around as well. And yeah, those Mango Dyes with their mobility really paying off here. But Horseman, simply such a bad unit here. I don't think that the Chinese player will be able to contribute too much. This will be a tricky situation for LidaKoR and Kasva when it comes to transition army-wise as well. Huh. Okay, double archery range producing now. We're going for the pastures. I would try to pronounce them. Not sure if that's reasonable. And Mango Dyes, yeah, once you close the distance, they're not doing too much anymore. Is the Knight Lance the only charging type of attack effect in the game? I don't remember anything else than that, yeah. I would say yes. Yeah, but I could easily be wrong. Horseman charge as well? Okay, okay. Is AoE4 better than AoE2? An impossible to answer question. In my opinion. Depends on what you like. That's simple. Fire Lances charge as well? Okay. Hominids have passive charge on first attack? Really? Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know. Huh. Wow, how does that change engagements? I don't even fully understand. Oh, this is tricky. Oh god, oh god. And oh, how they're slaughtered. 4 villages instantly going down. Maybe the tower should have been replaced over here. Or can you replace towers? Everything is mobile with but they aren't, right? You can't move towers? Well, makes sense. Actually makes sense that you can't move towers with Mongols. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, would be a bit too crazy talk there, finally. I still am lacking to see what LidaKoR's plan is going to be here. You can't move tower, docks, or the wonder. What about walls? Well, Mongols don't get walls. Can move siege towers. Maybe they should prevent siege towers from moving. Perhaps. Uh-oh, big engagement here. Crossbow should fight instead of run. Django! Django! Could have been a good thing. The minimap is busier than I remember. Yeah, really some stuff happening here, right? How many hours did you personally play AoE? 40? Maybe? Yeah, I think I got like 70 hours on my account. So I should be at like 40. Yeah. Why do Mongols not get walls? That's the identity of their civ, right? Mobile, nomad civilization. They shouldn't really get walls. I did not play campaigns, no. Not really a single player kind of guy. Okay, seems like mango dice are getting onto reasonable numbers. Everything is stabilizing. I just feel like we shouldn't really go for more horsemen here in feudal age. Simply not the unit that is going to be that efficient in the long run. Vinchester still goes knights. 53 population there. 60 for Vinchester. He's at 380 only when it comes to his bounty. And Django sitting at 60 population as well. Huh. Which are the best campaigns on AoE4? Someone in chat has to answer. Uh-oh, that's some dead villagers here potentially. Horsemen, not that great. Not that great. Oi, 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 oi. I think this is more of a feudal age unit, but it's simply not scaling so well. Oh, oi, 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 oi. This is going to be a tricky task for Kasva LidaKoR. I really fear for them. That were unbeaten till the finals. And now the second game in a row. Looking a bit tricky for them. Imperial Palace now being built. LidaKoR, will that one finish? Seems like the archers are not going into that direction. So, a bit better on that end. Tower now under some danger. Villagers being pulled away in time, I believe. Yeah, out of vision. Good job here. Villagers now running. Where are the mango dice? Coming over here. And obviously they will do great against small numbers of knights, even when they're charging in. And yeah, they could all go down. Vinchester does the right thing, is moving away. Tries to rush out another defensive tower. Okay, wooden fortress if you're Roos. And that tower in some problems as well. LidaKoR, the first one to the third age, and maybe now going for proper knights or lancers could be an option. First upgrade to the horseman though, or the veteran horseman, right? Yeah, could be an option, but still some problems. But Django loses quite some against the TC here. Interesting that apparently something with his control groups was a bit off. Girl will most likely to be destroyed here as well. Horsemen can't really find too much against the pikemen. Where are the mango dice now? Ooh, could find more kills. No, they are not. Okay, more knights are coming over. Low HP here. And it feels like that raiding group will be dealt with eventually. Another knight comes in. Oh, actually misses quite a bit. And might run into that TC. Kasva, does he know about it? Not even sure. Micro low HP knight away. At least I thought so. Wasn't even the case. But just now jumping in, and that could be the end of lots of those mango dice. Obviously, they are not great against TC. Fire, not really what they are designed for. 2 down, make it 3 down. And 4 really, really bruised. While there's still army in their back base. So, not the greatest scenario for sure. Ovo could go down still. Oh, plenty of stone left there. So that will really, really hurt him. Both still on production, or the horsemen dying as well. Hi, just so much going to the right direction here for Vinchester and Django. And okay, at least a clear up there. Lancers have to be happy with that. Now coming over for the defense here potentially. Mangodai still trying to defend. But that's still feudal age Mangodai. Obviously they will get a pretty big spike once they get into castle age. But oh no, running into the knights first there. So yeah, fewer Mangodais will make it to the upgrade if we ever get to the castle age. Kasva's resources not really flirting too much. Oh god, look at that queue with villagers as well. Not really flirting too much. And he is producing out of only 1 archer range. He now builds a 3rd archer range. He doesn't have it on the group. Oh no. Oh no. 1 archer range, 4 or 5 in production. The other one, none at all. Oh, yo. Vinchester now reaches castle age, and he should have solid villager numbers, right? 3 TC play here. Let's just quickly compare. Kasva is sitting at 43 villagers, while we have 60 for Vinchester, and still 3 TC play. So looks pretty damn good for him. And now the raid here at the front shouldn't really work. Too many knights around. Look at all those low HP knights that will be healed up as well. Some knights here for the defense, comes in, just charges, does the damage and goes back again. Lovely, lovely move. While we should see quite some army here for Django, but he's chilling at the left-hand side for now. Huh. Okay, let's take a look here. More and more raids, but all being dealt with. Simply having 3 TCs in Castle Age makes it just so much easier. And guys, I'm just realizing how much I'm drifting off and how exhausting this cast is for me. Yeah, I hope you understand. It won't be my greatest AoE4 cast. It won't be my greatest cast ever. I'm just soldiering through the sickness. simply to give you some entertaining. I didn't even read a single comment, so it was like not based. It's simply like how I'm feeling and like how unenergetic and unexcited and uncontagious my cast could be. Even if you're enjoying it, just sit back, enjoy. No worries at all. I just want to make the small promise that it will be way better in the future if you are new here and feel like, okay, well, I hope this other streamer will be back at one day. Well, I will be different at other spots as well. First time here and enjoying it? Well, then you will be in for a treat in the future. By the way, that could be some dead villagers here. Schwandi, hey yo. Django now in Castle Age as well. So the only player missing is Mr. Kasva, who's still struggling quite a bit. Archer Range is now being sent over here. And finally could go for some more production. Okay, and that could increase numbers quite heavily if we get to that. 15 villagers now building his step reduct. And extra gold dropped on the landmark is increased by 50%. Yeah, that doesn't really make a lot of sense to build it there then, right? What? Gold dropped off at this is increased by 50%. Well, why aren't we building it next to the gold then? But yeah, those mango dye likely to be upgraded to veteran mango dye pretty soon. And then actually this becomes a pretty crazy army all of a sudden. Okay. This is still a pretty damn good game. Huh. You can move it? Okay. Yeah, it already is getting moved. Okay, nice. Okay. I like it. Oh no, that's the Gur. That's step reduct. And you don't want the Gur next to it, right? You don't want to actually accidentally have villagers drop off at your normal Gur. At least that's how I believe it should be, right? Even if this one, I think this is a big mistake. Because it is gold dropped off at this landmark. But those might drop off at the Gur. So this is a major mistake. Yeah, look at that. That's not increased, I believe. Oh, but that's an increased damage. Oof. Vinchester flies in here, and that was like, what was that? Like 12 villagers going down or something? And Django's around here as well. Now Mango Die. Let's take a look. Now wants to go for the faster engagement. Lancers are coming over as well. We see the fight. And Pikeman still around. Tries to micro against them. Crossbows around there. Only now the Lancers are coming over. Try to go for the archers. They like that. Pikeman a bit at the front. Not the greatest micro here by Django. Kasva's flying in and now trying to take the fight. The two towers are helping out from the top as well. And there was an okayish engagement for Mr. Kasva and LidaKoR here. But there was simply so much more army for Vinch and Django that I think it will still be a really close one. But I think this was close to the dream fight for Kasva, I think. He kept up his numbers alive, his towers were shooting, they were benefiting and or contributing, and pikeman numbers were completely reduced, archers are not really that exciting anymore, or archer numbers are not really that exciting, and now he can deal with the knights. Huh. And yeah, those knights won't do much. Uh-oh, Kasva, did he pull this one back? Did Kasva pull this one back? This was a crazy good engagement. Just fighting under those two towers, something I absolutely don't understand. And then obviously missteps there by Django with his micro as well. Whew. Kasva, I think he just did an Age of Empires 2 move, tried to out-micro the unit. But yeah, now just lets the knights do the rest. Big walls here at the left-hand side. Django trying to get some control over the map. And simply wants to prevent raids from coming in over there. Yeah, those are the grand finals, ! Bracket, whenever you want to get an understanding of where we are in the tournament. Nice game. Really, really nice game, I have to say. And I was really scared. I was really scared for LidaKoR and Kasva, but right now, the Mango Dice are pretty damn scary. But let's still look at numbers. 48, LidaKoR is sitting at 83. Give me a 1 130 in total. Vinchester is sitting at 137 alone. And Django 150. Okay, okay. They have more than double the population. So I got a bit excited. But unrightfully so. Unrightfully so. Best of 3 or best of 5? Exclamation mark bracket. Best of 3. And this is game number 3. Look at that architecture. Look at that design. It is solid. It is solid. Okay, more Mega Dice coming over here for the defense. But still remember, just so much better. When it comes to overpopulation. And Django, apparently he says, I want to control the whole map. He is not even Chinese. Where did I go wrong? Where was that big English wall in my history lesson? I don't know. Okay, Django now going for some rams. Doesn't have the greatest wood amount to go for that. But LidaKoR now goes for the lumber camp in the front there. Quite interesting. And villagers have to hide quite some sheep around. I like that. Hadrian's Wall. Okay, okay. Not part of German history lessons, apparently. Or history lessons in German. Well, Django's teaching me something. Oh, and now probably the 4 ram go, and that's only knights. Huh. Oh, Chlorilla, please stop. And Mangodai here. They're doing quite some damage, right? They're so good at dealing with that. Just simply they're not getting attacked at all. And I think Kasva, they had a pretty rough start, but he's now using his Mangodais to close to perfection, I have to say. And so many pikemen though. And this is an army that LidaKoR and Kasva really struggle against. This is easily countered by like 10 men-at-arms. But obviously something we don't see at all here. And now we even see Django advancing to the Imperial Age as well. Taking this fight. Where are the knights here not really contributing? Okay, and now look at that. All the defenses coming in. The 3 rams are dealing with it. And I think this could be the nail in the coffin. Although Mangodais are now coming over. Dealing with that first ram. Maybe going for the second and third. Mangodais around. And that keep could maybe help out now, but no, the knights are not really going for the rams. Vinchester reaches Imperial Age as well, and that already will be bad news. And trust me, Django following there won't give the poor Kasva and LidaKoR too much to smile as well. Mangodai numbers now heavily dwindling down. Those crossbow obviously shooting to kill, and finding so many kills here over and over again. And yeah, that ram is going down as well. So the castle will hold. Give some hope to our team in the north here, but still won't be a pretty thing at all. Those Mangodai, I think, just with so decimated numbers. Yeah, isn't ACM Chinese? You're correct, he's not. And G to the G. The winner of the WWF World Championship are Django and Vinchester. The this morning replacement of who didn't show up. I think T90 or MBL. We replaced someone. Or someone else? Slam didn't show up. Well, it doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Memp, indeed. Yeah, look at that. So many people like last minute dropouts. Really sad. But doesn't really matter because Django flew in there. And I'd really like to fly like Django because he apparently likes to win tournaments and just flies on to first spot together with Mr. Vinchester there. So congratulations to them. Strong economy as well. And as you can see, quite some gold collected there for Vinch. And they in the end got to Imperial Age, which basically ended the game. Eco always wins games? Not always, but I know what you would try to say. It is a really big factor in a real-time strategy game. And yeah, if you feel like you like this one, then consider donating to WWF. We try to raise awareness about deforestation around the world, and I think this project especially is about Peru, deforestation there. That was it from YouTube, if this one made it to YouTube, which I believe it will have. Goodbye, hippo lovers.